We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Mike Montgomery will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Urshela over at second. Hicks on at first with nobody out. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Soler on the move. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1 if not both of them home. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Now in the box, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Back goes Rosario. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Yankees start to pull away a bit. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Stepping in now, Torres. Popped him up. Perez over to his left. 1 down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Count still at 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 5, Kansas City coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the seventh or eighth. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in, number 1. He readies for his first plate appearance. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Mondesi aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Now the 2-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And he is in there. With Merrifield next to hit. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .375 hitter. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass to baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Hunter Dozier. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 4. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Encarnacion has a play, and that retires the side. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hit high and deep is straight away right field. So they're going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Christy Mathewson, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 0.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. Struck him out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively.
Now
and I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. is a curveball in the dirt. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left as this lead swells to 7-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 7-0. Stepping in, Salvador Perez, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fouled away. Full count, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. Count remains 2-2. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Brett Phillips will be next. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Brett Phillips.
At the plate, Brett Phillips. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. One out, nobody on. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired. 2 down now.
Gary.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 1 reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Hunter Dozier. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Didi Gregorius. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Aaron Hicks is on deck. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He went deep last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 7 and the Royals nothing. Ready now, Eddie Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Salvador Perez. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up
66.
over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan O'Hearn. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one, because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Brett Phillips will bat next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Royals, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Ready for another shot now. Adalberto Mondesi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 1.
Now at the plate, number 1. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And there's ball 2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First with 2 away. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for Kansas City. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now at the plate, Torres. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. The 1-1 home. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Torres gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. None out, runners at first and second. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 8-0.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow. All I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. Line drive to left. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Now the third man has scored.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Fouled away. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. Dozier picks it up. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees lead this one 11-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
At the plate, Hunter Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Swung on and missed.
Full count, 3-2.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jorge Lopez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 28, Jorge Lopez.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the pitch.
Nope.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's pulled out. 3-2. Three-two pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one, but they lead it 11-0. Digging in to try it again, Ryan O'Hearn. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino takes home the win. Mike Montgomery struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.